So it's kind of looks like I played myself on the sub goal. The sub goal is a part of the background. I was trying to figure out which layer of this whole thing it is. Turns out it's actually, watch this. It's actually the background video itself. So it's, I guess we'll just slide it up a little bit so it's hidden, huh? We'll just do that. How about that? Is that better? In fact, I still have the very can you're seeing right now. L plus ratio plus its fall, y'all. What a perfect segue to our sponsor, Rumpke. I'm just kidding. To the fact that we have a border, a special border for today. Check this out, friends. It's fall, y'all. Look at this, man. Thought this was live. I know. Well, it was actually a video. So that's a video of my old house. You can tell it's a video because the candle is moving. But that's my old house. So here we are, and this is the very Pringles can. It's empty, unfortunately. Here, I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. It is empty. Are there crumbs in there? That's kind of gross. So it's just chilling out, man. Welcome to stream. Leaf. True. You can tell it's a video because of the way it is. That's such a good reference. I'm also cutting. I need to move this a little bit. I either have gotten taller or it has shifted in flight. You know what I mean? Like a flight attendant. Like, be careful accessing the bags in the overhead bins as they may have shifted during flight. There we go. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. I'm falling for you. Oh, Trevin. Boys, welcome to stream. It is fall, y'all, as they say. That's something that I started saying to Hyper ironically because she loves fall. I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. But she loves fall. And so ironically, I was leaning into the whole like, if toxic masculinity is a thing, maybe toxic femininity is like all of those Pinterest, like it's fall, y'all kind of stuff, like those kind of cringe sayings. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, so I've been saying it as a joke, and then now it just sticks. It's just stuck in my vocabulary saying it's fall, y'all. And it's mostly ironic still, but that's about it. Agree. Gonna air tag me? That would be a violation of my privacy. Okay, but here's the thing. And Dylan, I'm gonna call fall y'all out on this. So everyone in our friend group that have iPhones, they all have each other's locations. And I'm not necessarily saying that's unsafe, but it's just a little bit strange to me that just everyone knows where everyone else is at all times. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just, I think it's a little strange. I think it comes in handy. I believe you. And I know that's true because we just had that happen, right? But I'm also like, man, like, just check out. Oh, I wonder if Dylan's home right now. I just don't know that I would rather send you a text than just be like, hey, so I see that you're home. Therefore, I'm just going to stop by. You know what I mean? And that probably doesn't happen to you. It just, something about it's strange to me. I don't know. Christian Girl Autumn is cringe. It's like, I think it used to be worse where it was like every meme was about Ugg boots, flannels, pumpkin spice latte, you know, like PTL for PSL. Am I right, boys? I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Honestly, don't look at it unless you literally need it. I guess that's fair enough. There's a particular person in our friend group, and you know who I'm talking about, that just will occasionally check where everyone's at. And I think I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's not like I'm robbing banks or anything where it would be important for me to obscure my location. It just feels strange to me. You know what I mean? Wait, Uggs came back this year or last year? How about that? Do you include that in like your friendship contract? Like in order to be a friend of Dylan on mobile, you have to share your location? That's so funny. I have no idea what Tasman slippers are. I guess I need to Google this real quick. Oh my gosh. Dude, I feel like it's been ages since I've talked to you guys. How are we doing? Like, temp check? What's happening? Friendship contract? I mean, we all kind of have a, like, unspoken contract. Okay, Tasman slippers. Oh, okay. I'm trying to make sure everything here is safe for me to show on screen. You know what? I'm just going to snatch a screenshot because I can't be bothered. If it will allow me. We're looking at this stuff right here. Oh. Screen froze for a second. I hope that didn't freeze for y'all. Your power could go out? That's scary. I hope you're doing all right there, friend. Hope you're doing all right. Dude, I love the weather outside, by the way. Good thing you're solar. That's so savage, bro. Hang on, I'll bring this in just so we get an idea of what these look like. Uggs. Hang on just a second here. There we go. Here's a screenshot of what I just saw when I Googled it. Solar power, man. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, I'm so happy about this weather, though, because it's like, it's cool enough. It's cool enough that they're actually super cute. You're super cute. Aww. Anyway. Because we were outside. We were doing some yard work today. And weren't sweating, right? It wasn't too hot. The sun was shining, so it was nice. But it was not like... It wasn't really sweating. We were active, so we were seeding our yard. We're using some weed and feed. So this is the first time, Dylan, you can suck it. Just don't worry about it. So, simp, but allowed cause wife. Let's go. Let's go. You think my humor's funny? Thank you. I think I'm funny. Why do you guys watch this stream? Genuine question. Are y'all just simping on me? Is that why? Does Niickelzz have gardening tips? No. But Reddit does. Reddit has gardening tips, and so I searched there. No, I actually started getting recommended. There are 2 subreddits I've been recommended recently that have been both interesting and like, how did I end up in this? The first is lawn care, which is more like people trying to make their yards look like putting greens. Like, really serious kind of stuff. And I'm like, it's interesting to see, but then also, like, I'm not going to go that hard. You hear what I'm saying? I'm not going to go that hard. Then the other thing is it's like r/arborists, which is like tree people. Not like Ents from Lord of the Rings, but like people that do trees. You know what I mean? People that their whole shtick is they know how to take care of trees. They know when you should cut a tree down. They know how to like, you know what I'm saying? Arborists. I didn't know that was a thing. Arborology, maybe? I don't know. But it's very interesting because it's like, it's a world I don't know anything about. Anything. Man said shtick. Just get off my back, dude. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it just is. It's so interesting to me because I don't know anything about it. So that'll be this post of like making fun of someone. It's like, I don't get the joke because I don't know anything about trees aside from they're just trees, man. You hear what I'm saying? Pun intended. Yeah, that is kind of shtick, huh? I didn't even think about that. Should I leave the Uggs on screen? I just realized they're still there. I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Anyway, I thought that was very interesting. So we weed and fed our lawn today. You're supposed to do it in like spring and fall. I swear you Googled this stuff on your off monitor. That's exactly why I Google stuff on my off monitor. Because it's logged into my personal Gmail account. So I'm not going to just dox my whole name. That's why. What's the weed and feed of choice? So today we went with... I actually don't remember specifically. It was one of the Scots ones. So yeah... We were Googling it because it's like you're really supposed to do it in the spring, but they're like, you could do it in spring and fall. So we didn't have this house in the spring. So we are like, well, let's just go ahead and do it in the fall like you're supposed to. So you look at the next week, it's not going to get above 80 degrees, which is perfect. And it's not going to rain for the next couple. Scott sponsorship, I wish, because then maybe they would have done it for free. It is expensive, though. It was like $80 for 2 bags. And we used like a bag and a half to it's not really seeding to like fertilize, you know what I mean? So it is expensive. Oh, there you go. Scott's Turf Builder triple action. Can we like Scott's actual seed is super expensive. I believe it. How do we spread it? I just stuck it in my mouth and then spit really far. No, you want to? I'm actually mad about this, right? Hyper was even more mad. We have a few Ryobi tools for our outdoor stuff, so we have a couple of batteries, and we were gonna get a Ryobi spreader that just has a battery in it to make it easier, right? And it just uses one of the batteries we already have. Therefore, we would wait. Do you have a spreader? I should have asked you. Anyway, I'll finish my story first. You can tell me. So they had one that was fairly small at Home Depot because we didn't want to get a full one because we don't want to store it. You know what I mean? So we wanted to get something that was handheld. And we wanted one that was right because we could just use a battery that we already had. So we go there. We're trying to find it. Whatever. And it says they have like over 100 in stock. And so we're trying to find this thing. We're searching. And now I know, like, these kinds of tools, they're strewn all throughout a Home Depot. They're everywhere. So you can find Ryobi tools in the gardening section, in the tools section, in the lawn care section. They're not really centralized, if that makes sense. So we just like keep running circles and whatever. It finally turns out that they're only available online, which is annoying because we could have gotten it cheaper from Amazon anyway. But so we ended up going just, I think, with actually a Scott's brand one. It was like $30, man, and it's like this big. So it's not, whatever. Runs on AA batteries. That's how we did it. How do get? I don't know what that means. Got new merch? No way. Well, so this is a test sample. So maybe we'll release it in the future, but we wanted to try it out. But it's fall, so I had to wear a crew neck. You know what I mean? Obviously. Here, you know what? I'm going to get a pumpkin spice latte to add to the thing. I've got more stories anyway. Give me a second here. Pumpkin spice. Hyper, if you have any other cringe fall things to put on the screen, I'm open. My Discord DMs are open. I just spelled it pumpkin spice later instead of latte. That's funny. Oh, this one looks nice and fall-ish. Looks like a pumpkin, kind of. Yeah, it actually worked really well, though. Obviously, it would have been nicer to have a full-size one, but truthfully, it's like... Okay, so you do have a larger one. That's good to know. I should have asked you. I don't know why I didn't, actually, to be honest with you. PSL. All right, we'll load in something else here. Lives in the downloads folder. There we go. Where should this guy live? I just realized we're covering chat with the leaves. You guys only get like this much space right here. That's all you get, boys, okay? Imagine buying a microphone that's 200. Yeah, it couldn't be me, dude. It's not like I spent 350 on this one. Put over Stanley? That's not a bad idea. I wish I could put it behind myself, but I can't really do that. All right, so we're running out of room here, boys. We're running out of room. We'll put that back there. Let's see. So I'll put the Stanley here, and then I'll move this to that. Numbers for fertilizer are usually never correct. That is interesting. That's very interesting. We were able to find it. It just was like the seed was, or fertilizer was easier to find than the spreader. PSL looks like a bathroom chip and diabetes waiting to happen. True. Why does coffee's so weird, man? It really, like, all the jokes about like, oh yeah, take one sip and like head, man, show my nails. They're not really anything special. They're just their nails. Or are you thinking like the nails I nail into a wall? I don't have any of those with me, unfortunately. And it's worth it. Oh my gosh. Let me open Discord. So if you have anything else I should put on the screen that encapsulates fall, we could shrink the UGG a little bit for some other things. Yeah, with pallets of stuff, I believe that. Velocity. I absolutely believe that. Did I just read coffee enemas? I know that's not quite the correct spelling, but it's pretty close, so I know what you mean. That's very strange. That's very strange. Oh, man. So do we have Velocity Gardening upcoming channel here? You've heard of those? I don't think I want to know anything more than what I just saw. I think that's all. I'm very happy with the... I would be happy to know nothing else about it at this point. Just drink coffee. Yeah, it does the job for you. You don't have to... You really don't have to try that hard. Coffee should not... That's the thing. Coffee should be going one way. That's a one-way street right there. You know what I mean? That is a one-way street. That is a one-way street there. Just drink water. Where my hydro homies at? Hydrations in chat? Hydrations in chat? Yeah, no, that does sound traumatizing. I'm sorry to hear that happened to you. Sorry to hear that happened to you. I think coffee is really the only exception that I have to like drinking mostly water. I'll drink tea, like hot tea, but I feel like that's just leaf water, so it's not really anything but just water. I mean, I know you could say the same about like, I don't know, Coke or Pepsi. You know, it's just basically high fructose corn syrup and citric acid water. As soon as you say acid water, it sounds a lot worse. Milk? Bruh. I hope I'm not like Andrew Tate. I don't really think he's the best person to be compared to. I also am not near as serious. He's a lot more serious than I am. Dude, I'm just here to vibe out. You know what I mean? Plus, I don't like... yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a self-help kind of a dude. Although, I will say, and I joke about this often, so I already say this. Like, productivity... I am a productivity, like... If I have a toxic trait in my life, it's not really like toxic masculinity vibes. I'm like toxic productivity. Like I enjoy all of like listening to things about productivity. I enjoy learning about new productivity products. I just find that stuff interesting. So yeah, for sure. For sure. If you're like needing it for a specific health reason, that's a different story. But I almost would rather it just be a more... I don't know what a generic enema is, though. How... Like... Wouldn't I rather just a normal one? What's the coffee have to do with anything? I don't know. That's kind of what I feel. Should have a channel member thing. We don't have enough watch time. We have enough subscribers. We don't have enough watch time for channel memberships. Is it usually water? Is that like the bidets that we tried, dude? So it's been a little while since we've streamed. I pulled up my little like story time folder to see what I last talked about because I was like, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about on stream today. And a lot of things have happened since we streamed last. One of which was a that's what I'm saying. One of which was a boys trip. Me and Dylan on mobile and Alien. And another of our friend came and we went to a concert in a nearby city. That was a lot of fun. So the boys went on a little road trip. Little road trip is a lot of fun. Let me pull up my actual document because I don't want to like... this isn't going to be like a 30-minute story, but I want to make sure I get the details I specifically like wrote down. So... All right, so here's we stayed in this interesting Airbnb. It was like it really was like if a gamer decorated a whole house but didn't really have anyone to stop him and say, "Hey, should we actually be doing this?" And by that I mean, okay, so the first space you walk into, this makes a little bit of sense, where it's like the whole game room. It had a pool table, it had some like game machines and whatever. AstroTurf on the floor, like turf, very strange, but had RGB everything. Everything was multicolor and was like color changing and whatever. You walk into the kitchen and the overhead lights also change colors. Then you walk into the like other living room and there's like, I've actually thought about getting one for my background where it's basically like a large light stick that like points against a wall and then diffuses RGB lighting. And then hop into the bedrooms, right? RGB strips behind the beds. In the bathroom, RGB strips everywhere. The freaking shower head had colored, like, you know, color changing, whatever. Which was kind of a shame because, like, you walk into this, like, walk-in shower. It's really nice. It's got like a waterfall shower head. Is that what I'm thinking? Rainfall, where it's like directly above you instead of like mounted to the wall. It's actually really nice. And then you look up, and you're like, oh, of course this also changes colors. Of course it does. Why would it do anything else? It was fun though. It was fun to be the boys. One thing that Hyper sent me a DM. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Adding this to pause the story for like 5 seconds. Waterfall. Okay. Adding this to where do I just try to put this on me? Sweater. Song's kind of a vibe. Yeah, I'll just put this right here. There's no new merch. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. This is getting so stupid. It's perfect. Where was I? All right, so Charlie Brown's dad vibes. True. Now we'll roll with it. But there are two particular adventures I want to tell you about. We went to a concert. It was fun. It was a vibe, whatever. From there, we need a mum in the background. Hyper, can you hook me up? Does not have to be a real one. But at least with a PNG with a transparent background. There were two particular... you can't even see my fingers. There are two particular things that I wanted to mention relating to this adventure. We had the worst time with food establishments. So we get home from the concert. We're chilling out. And it's like, man, we're actually kind of hungry. And we didn't bring any food. Like, not... like, didn't bring enough. Like, didn't bring any food. So it's like 2:30 in the morning, probably. And it's like, all right, well, what's open right now? Taco Bell is open for another 30 minutes. So it's like, all right, hopping in the car, let's go. We drive up to Taco Bell, and as we're driving around the building, you can literally see the people in, like, the employees hiding in the drive-through like window. You could see them like trying to obscure themselves. So we get out of the car, we walk up to the door as they're locking the door. And we're like, boys, 30 more minutes. You're not going to serve me tacos? I wanted some beefy 5-layer burritos, right? No luck. No luck. Can you get a little mod? Unfortunately, no. No. So... that's kind of the like first one. Is it's like 2:30 in the morning, so nothing else is open. We probably could go to a gas station and get some like overpriced peanuts or something like that, or chips, or what was the one from our trip back from camping? Big Cat. Anyway, so that was one. And then we get up in the morning, right? We're getting ready to head back. So I actually was working that night. So we basically, we hop on. It sounded like the music skipped there. That was strange. Combos, dude. So on our way out of town, we pack up. And it's like, all right, well, let's hit some... what's up, Apex Over Cookies? How's it going? So on our way to leave... we stopped by Wendy's because someone in our group was very, very passionate about Wendy's. And we walk in to order us some Wendy's breakfast. And there were like a couple people chatting with the people behind the counter. So that was happening. And then there's a janitor out front. And so the janitor and Carl, yes, you guessed it right, Carl, we're talking about, I don't know, it was like Wendy's Frappuccinos. They like changed the flavoring recently, or the options. And so Carl and this janitor are just talking away about like, oh yeah, they changed it from the something Wendy Chino to the caramel Wendy Chino, and he didn't like it as much. And we finally get up to the counter because someone was talking to the lady at the counter too, and she's like, "Oh, we've been here for like 5 or 6 minutes, maybe 10 at that point. We're just waiting." She's like, "Oh, by the way, we can't." Thanks, Hyper. I'll put that in. And she goes, "We can't accept card. It's only cash right now." And we're like, "Okay, none of us carry cash, so that's not helpful." And we've been standing here for like 10 minutes waiting to order. Bruh. So from there, we had to head over to McDonald's, get some other food, which was very good, by the way. McGriddle, You can't see my hand. Fantastic. Fantastic. It was very good. Especially when we were so hungry. It was just like the fact that 2 different restaurants in a row we lucked out of actually even being able to. It's like, I will give you money. I have money. I will give it to you, but you are unwilling to receive it. Cracked me up, man. All right, let's add this in. Let's add this in. How much did I spend on my setup? It's basically 2,500. If you don't count the phones that I use for cameras. If you don't count the phones that I use for cameras. Give me just a moment on those, boys. We're just not going to have... I wonder if I'm going to have any room for me, like, by the end of this. Here, we'll put this down here. Put this down here. Nice. Look at the color palette, guys. It's all coming together. I kind of actually want to obscure myself even more. I'll just block myself in. I'll just block myself in. I also like that she said, this is what you get when she sent this image. So I guess she was having trouble. She was having trouble. It is a very Carl thing to do, though, to, like, want Wendy's for breakfast. I think he does that as, like, a routine of his, though. I think he just prefers it. So, he's not even in here to chat. He's not here. Let me try that again. Can I try that again? He's not in here. No, I need to try that again. He's not in chat to defend himself. That was better. That was what I wanted to say. So, well, do we feel like sufficiently fall enough yet? Is it officially fall, y'all? What do we think? I'll just replace my head with that. I'm now a pumpkin. Oh, dude, we need to find a, can I find like a transparent, like a jack-o'-lantern that's got transparent, like, in the back. You know what I mean? Too much fall? No, it's wrong. Does this make do your allergies get worse in the fall, or do they get better? It probably, like, subsides in the winter. Like the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. That would help me out. PNG. I need one with, like, transparent in the middle. Is this one? Oh, we may have found one. We can probably trust cleanpng.com, right? Let's see if this guy actually did what it said it would. Fall is just plain cringe? You're just plain cringe. I don't know what you're talking about. We're leaning into it pretty heavy, to be fair. But I think it's a good meme, so we're just making it work. Jack-o'-lantern, transparent background. See, everyone's searching this, man. Everyone's trying to get this figured out. Everyone's trying to find what we're trying to find here. The problem is if it will have actual spaces for my eyes or not. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. Hyper, if you happen to find anything, hit me up. If not, that's okay. Oh, those are just pumpkins, but we'll take it. Niickelzz has not lied. What did I not lie about? I just gotta keep my truth straight, you know what I mean? Alright, we're adding in some more here. We're just getting started, man. I'll just put this over my face. How's it going, friends? Oh my goodness. What if I played Apex like this? Fall makes you sad? Why does it make you sad? That's not good. Like, for real, though. Why do these look like ash? These look like they're straight up burned. Hyper did find this. You can blame her. Your pumpkin finding is getting roasted in chat, Hyper. Oh, okay. She says she actually said this in Discord with the message. She said these are the viral ones. All the white girls love them. So I being not a girl, and I mean I guess I'm white, but I'm not a white girl. You understand the difference there? I don't know the answer. Your birthday is on 23 of October. Well, happy early birthday. That'll be exciting. White girl's wrong on this one. It really does look like these are about to collapse from, like they're just ash, like remnants of pumpkins. L plus white girl or whatever. What did I start? Why did I start Dylan on the L plus ratio plus train here? Pretty much everything starts dying in the fall. So here's the thing that I like about fall. I need something different. I get really tired of the consistent, it's too hot to be outside. It's just, why did the music stop? That was strange. Oh, not this song. I don't like this song. Hang on. There we go. I just like the changing of seasons. And I feel the same way about spring when it comes around. I love the change of seasons. So I don't really like winter. Summer's fine. Summer's good. Take spring any day of the week. See, I like both. I just like both. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I like both. It's change of seasons that I appreciate. Pronoun. I am pronouns, dude. Nouns are awesome. My pronouns would be he, him, to answer your question. But no, nouns are awesome, dude. I am very pronoun. Over here dunking on poor Solar. He's like, I just asked a question. All right, we got another DM from Hyper. Am I just supposed to add this to the screen, or is this just proof? Imagine being anti-noun. Dude, screw nouns. Are you team nouns or... Wait, what? I was going to say nouns are verbs, but you really do need both. Dude, they're being resold. Dylan, I found your next business venture. Here we go. White girl, expensive pumpkin. I'm just naming files here. All right, so this is what she's referring to. Dylan, this is your new venture. Music is loud. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. My bad. It is louder than the previous one. That would check out. Is that better? Sorry about that. Yeah, see? New pottery barn. Terracotta jack-o'-lantern. Luminary. Medium terracotta. That's the second time it said terracotta. So I think you could make those. Reselling for $200? A little bit could go down. Yep, sure. Easy. Glue ash from my fire pit on this pumpkin and sell it to Hyper for 30. That's very... this is strange. We're going to let this guy live over here. We'll make him a little smaller. There we go. He'll feel right. Actually, a kind of perfect... That's very strange. The end of that song just had like 10 seconds of dead time. Still missing corn. Hyper. You know what to do? I got a spot for corn left. We can fit him probably right here. Right here is probably where it'll live. We went camping this last week. Me and the boys. Velocity was out there. Dylan on mobile was out there. Who's sending me DMs? That was fun. 07's in chat for Dylan's car, though. Did not necessarily make the journey back super well. Did you hear any news on that? Any updates there? Hopefully they were able to warranty that for you. I really hope that they did, because that's just kind of rough. But yeah, 07's in chat for him. We don't have like Niickelzz 7 yet, where we can, you know. But it was fun. We camped on the side of a mountain. That was great. It got a little complicated whenever it rained, because we had a group of like 20 people. Not all of them being avid campers. I'm going to change the music again. This feels strange to me. This doesn't quite feel right. Hang on a second here. Anyway, it's for some people that know how to camp, you know how to tuck a tarp correctly to not get rain under your tent. And there were a fair number of our group that did not know that. And so we got just dunked on by the weather the second night, where we would have stayed through the following morning and left that morning. So we had like just under half of our group was really, really soaked. All of their stuff was soaked. Pumpkin on top right, miss. I don't know what you mean by miss. If I'm honest with you, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, I will include both of these. Thank you, Hyper A. Shout out Hyper A. Can we get some claps in chat for Hyper A? Is this... Okay, you really hit me with a non-transparent PNG, though. You really did this to me. Alright, hang on. Hang on. We're almost there. Alright, here's this one. Here's this one. We'll fit this right here behind the latte. We'll fit this behind the latte here. Hang on. There we go. We'll fit this behind the latte. Maybe we move... I don't know. That's fine. Oh, miss, not good. I hear you. I hear you. It's apparently it's the rage right now. I don't know. I don't know. I just work here, man. You know what I mean? All right, now we need corn. We need this guy. There we go. Do I just replace my face with the corn? What kind of demented shadow is in the corn? That's probably just Jeff. That's Jerry over there. Why does that kind of look like Jerry? Say corn stalks make me choke to death on my air. This corn pick is pretty good. Do I need to like move it when I talk? You know what I mean? Jeff. Oh my gosh. I'm having to it wanted to moderate that message. You know what? We're gonna balance this on my head. How about that? We'll balance this on my head. There we go. Don't make me Photoshop me on corn. He'll do it. That's the scary thing. That's the scary thing. Oh, man. Are we sufficiently fall yet? It's fall, y'all. This is so stupid. What am I doing right now? What is my life, dude? Shout outs. Hey, say hi to... you'll have to send a bunch of messages, but you can say hi to Niickelzz Talks if you spam enough messages for it to fit right above the pumpkin spice latte. A couple of you are going to get the lucky option of saying hi to Niickelzz Talks. So yeah, if you send enough fall you know, my brain restarted there, sorry. If you send enough things, Niickelzz Talks will see it. The Niickelzz Talks crew. I see you, Hyper A. I see you, Hyper A. Oh my gosh. Alex sleeps on corn bed made of cornbread, dude. That's vile. That is vile. Oh my goodness. Oh, he retracted his message. Did you make a typo? I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I didn't find it offensive. Unless something... Oh, you messed up. All right, I'll wait till you finish, then we'll play some Apex. I hear you, Solar. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Having my moment. Having my fall moment here. No, we'll try out the new LTM because I have no idea what it is. Niickelzz sleeps on a corn bed made of cornbread. There it is. There it is. Here, I'll lower this a little bit so you've got just enough of a window right here. Right here. There you go, boys. There you go, boys. Let's push Dylan's message up into the gap, right? I can't point to it very well. It's right here. Talks episode topic. That's what it is, man. Yeah, that's a good thing to spam. You guys can just keep spamming that. It's not true, but you can keep spamming it. Oh my gosh. It's good to be back.